Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today is vlog 14 of Tara Does Arizona #burningsage. I skipped the vlog for last week because I kind of wanted to combine a bunch of things since there was a lot going on. So there I have lots of photos and video for you guys that I'm going to be plugging in here. Yeah, let's just go right into it. I mean, summer is approaching here in Arizona. This will be my very first Arizona summer. I mean, I have come to Arizona in the summer, but it's not like I've, done summer here. So we'll see how those summer monsoons go. And I hear there's like lightning that has all sorts of beautiful colors, and so we'll see about that. We'll see if we hit the 120, 130 degree mark here. Today is actually only, let's see, where are we? We're only at 103 today, and we're still in our springy weather before we get into summer. So, but I'm not complaining. I'm a summer baby. I like the heat, and I love my blue skies, and that it's just a sunshiny day every day. So super happy. On Monday, actually the 17th, went to the Phoenix Mountain Preserve. Got to walk around there and actually get maybe a little lost, not like lost, where I'd end up having to, eat my traveling companion, but like you're just lost enough where you're like, oh, it's gonna be a while back before we get to the truck. So but it was really pretty out there. Found some structures. There was a couple of structures that we're pretty sure were old, like mining structures, like just like a place for the miners to crash at night. And then there was like one other, like a busted out like kind of structure, but it was like really cool to do readings in there and just like get a little bit of shade before continuing on our trek. But there was a lot of mountain bikers out there. There was joggers, there was walkers, hikers like us, and all sorts of things going on. So it was really cool. And then, okay, so maybe this is kind of silly, but I found a grocery store. It's called American Discount Foods, and it kind of has the same writing as like American Idol, which is kind of funny. And inside it has all, like every flag for every state. And I hadn't thought about like flags for other states. I haven't seen the majority of those flags. I know the California flag, I know the Arizona flag, and the Nevada flag. That's about it. But all the flags are in there. There's like a giant like painted American flag. Like it's just like over the top American. It's hilarious. But the discounts, dude. So if you're in, our little Tempe area, and this one's in Mesa. Yeah, it's in Mesa. Check out American Discount Foods, because although maybe not the greatest for produce and stuff like that, unless you're literally gonna eat it that day because it's like on the verge of like going kerplunk, everything else is good. So like their frozen foods, their boxed foods, a lot of their bread, but the bread, again, you need to make sure that you eat quickly because everything is like on the verge of expiration. So unless it's boxed or anything like that, the stuff that's semi-fresh, you may either want to eat it that day or skip that portion and just go see what other things they have. Like they have the beauty aisle, and they have cereal, and they don't have continuous stuff. It's just like whatever fell off the delivery truck that day, or stuff where stores can't sell it because the packaging has changed for the company, or and it's like, but you get like really good prices, and you're like, oh, just to like see that you can buy a mass amount of stuff And then you're like, really? It only costs this much? Well, that's quite the difference from like the regular grocery store. It kind of makes you feel like you're getting jacked at the regular grocery store. So, seek out those little discount places, and kind of figure out, where you can get, good deals, but also good food too. So, like I said, if the stuff is like you're not going to use some of the produce for a while, you may want to go, elsewhere, like maybe a local farmer's market or something like that, and just kind of make sure that the money is going back into the local homies. So there was that, and then made a new friend. Well, actually, James made a friend with him first, but then he came over and made friends with me. His name is Senor.
Kitten friend that just walked in our apartment, and he lives across the way, but he's just checking things out. So we left the door open for him. Obviously, he can't stay here. He's not our kitten, but yeah. And I was making a deck review video, and actually he walked over and wanted to play with my cards and roll on my cards and be in the video. Hello. Hello. What a cutie patootie. He's just a little guy too. A little bit smaller than Wally, actually. Wally's kind of a little kitten. There he goes. On his way back out. Or not. Who knows? So yeah, made a kitten friend today. Probably should check his collar, give him a name. He has a name other than Cutie.
He has made friends with everybody here, like in this apartment complex, because he just lays down, he just walks right up to people like, give me love, here's my tummy, now I'm chilling, give me more pets, open your apartment to me. He was like meowing outside our apartment. He's like, let me in. And so he comes in, wants to walk around, sniff things out, and he's like, okay, peace out, He is so sweet. And we have been having like so many energy fluctuations, but we had our total lunar eclipse, super blood moon in Sagittarius. Now that's a full sentence right there. But the super blood moon, I was able to get some moon water. Didn't get to see the total lunar eclipse, although it was visible in my area. I'm asleep at 4 something in the morning, so didn't get to see that, but I took some pictures the night before. And yeah, just I know that there's a ton of energy going on my birthday. Actually, the end of the Trecena for the Mayan calendar is going to be a new moon in Gemini. Makes my day an extra special day. So just mentioning about that. Okay, other places. You guys know I love to hit up the cemeteries. So I hit up a cemetery in Mesa with James, and we normally just kind of like walk around and, see what the energy is like. And if anybody would like to talk, hang out, then I'm more than happy to chit chat. And surprisingly, came across the grave of Waylon Jennings. I'm like, hey, so there's like famous homies in the cemetery. So anyway.
So, like I told you guys before, I like to go to the cemeteries, not because I want to go get scared or anything like that. It's because I know that when my energy, is here and I'm open to communicating, trying to help, spirits that like to pop in and out of this dimension. That's why I like to go here. And sometimes I have great conversation. And it's a calm, the energy is much more calm. And sometimes that's hard to get when you're in the city and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's why I go to cemeteries. I know some other people like to go to get a thrill or something like that, but to me it's a little on the disrespectful side. So I'm mostly here just to communicate and say hello and learn something and hopefully help in some way. So
And then on Saturday, made a 5-course meal. Okay, so I have this little like, it's like where you pull a card for each day, or a little tag, a little thing, and it tells you something to do for the day. And that was given to me by my best friend Steph. And so it was like, do a 5-course meal. It's like 5-course meal. So, so basically it was like having like some treats, and then after that having, like there was a salad. James actually made the salad. I made some pancit. So I haven't made pancit in for a while. And it was delicious. Had to make it vegan because James is vegan, but it was still really good. Like I was still jonesing for my pancit up until we were out of pancit. So there was that. And then I made a strawberry basil icebox cake, which I originally made for Litha a few years ago, but it's really good for some time. It's super easy to do. It's just like literally graham crackers, basil, strawberries, and Cool Whip, or make your own whip. I can make my own whip, but I was lazy and I bought Cool Whip, but it's still really good. And then just bought a bottle of Chardonnay, and and that just kind of like, that was basically the other course was Chardonnay. But yeah, it was
Guys, so I'm in my kitchen making a 5-course meal. My best friend in Belgium had got me this little thing. You're supposed to like pull it and do something, whatever it says on the little note for each day. And so this one is make a 5-course meal for someone you love. And so here in the kitchen, I've already started like I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like the dessert. We'll pull it out later, but it's basically Cool Whip, strawberries, and basil, and graham crackers. So it's nice and hot outside, so we got this icebox sort of cake in a bowl for us. And then here on the stove, I'm gonna be making some pancit. So I haven't added the noodles yet. We still have the noodles after this cooks a little bit more, and then just some we'll put the pancit noodles, of course, and then garnish with some green onions and some lemon slices and some pepper. So that's all here. And then our drink for one of the meals is I have a Mandawi Chardonnay. So, white wine because it's nice and warm out. And then, so in case of that, we're gonna have salad. So I'll make a salad in just a moment. But yeah, so I had a little quick snack as one of the meals. Then we'll have a salad. Then we'll have our main course, and we'll have our wine, and afterwards we'll have our dessert. So ta-da, my 5-course meal. So dinner is all done. We have our salad, we have our pancit, and we have some Chardonnay. Okay, so we're now at dessert. I have my strawberry basil and graham cracker with Cool Whip. I mean, you can make your own whip, but I just decided to be quick and lazy, and I got some Cool Whip. But this is my little Litha cake. I know it's not Litha yet, but we're having this for dessert.
And then Sunday, we had the 24-hour Tarot-thon, the 4th annual Tarot-thon, put on by Simon of the Hermit's Cave. And this year, our host was Jen from Jen's Balanced Tarot, because Simon was having to make sure that he put his mom first, because his mom hasn't been feeling too great. So Jen decided to take over, and oh my gosh, did she take over. She did really well with like the promo videos and making sure it was out there, and making sure, that she gave people like thumbnails and stuff to post to Instagram with like the lineup, and like she did so much work. And I know Simon was doing what he could, but like Jen just went above and beyond, and that was like really, really awesome. And I still have a ton of the Tarot-thon videos to watch, some a little backlogged because there was a lot of amazing content. I got bits and pieces of people's videos, but yeah, so I did my tarot and herbs, and that was a lot of fun. And I actually wore makeup and like did my hair, quote unquote. I actually put hair on, so I had this like rose gold pink wig. because I always got to wear a wig for the tarot-thon. But I always get so nervous, and I don't know why, because I legit do the same thing that I'm doing right now, which is talking to a camera. But it's the knowledge that there's so many more people than usual watching, and you're like, oh. But it's a good kind of nervous, not the kind of nervous that would make me like not do it, but the kind of nervous where you're like, let's do this, you know? But anyway, it was a lot of fun. And the only down part is I don't get to interact with everybody like I normally would during like a Saturday morning live chat, because I love to talk to people and I love to see what people have to say. But otherwise, other than that, I have a lot of fun. I think it's great, and I can't wait for next year. Hopefully Simon does it again next year. Anyway, you guys, that's it. That was my vlog number 14 for Tara Does Arizona. Hope you guys dug this. I can't wait for next week and what adventures await us. So I can tell you guys all about it. But yeah, again, if there are places you want me to explore so that I could put it in this vlog, let me know. So I'm in the wonderful state of Arizona, and well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be good stuff for next week, because next week's my birthday. It's my 40th trip around the sun. And actually I'm really excited because I've been looking forward to 40 for a while, and every birthday actually. I love birthdays. I love getting older. But anyway, so I will catch you spiritual homies later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a lot of different readings over there. I have my Roomba body sprays and my salves that I make. And and check out Desert Cauldron over on Etsy. It's all one word, Desert Cauldron. Or check us out on the Instagrams at desert.cauldron. And it is a shop that is run by James from Light of Riga and myself. And we have tons and tons of witchy tools, either handmade by us, handmade by local artisans, or just handmade in general, because we want one-of-a-kind items that are powerful and useful for whatever it is that your practice entails. So definitely check us out. We have some new items that we just added, so check those out. We have some new athames, and we have some gold sheen obsidian spheres, which a lot of people have found helpful with their altar work. But definitely check it out. And all my other information is down below for like my newsletter, which I put out on the 1st of every month, and that is it. That's the only time you hear from me, but it's got like tons of witchy DIYs and decks that I'm using, herbs that I'm using, channels that I'm watching, books that I'm reading, etc., etc. Definitely check it out. And there's my Patreon information, my Leon Mystery School, where I teach Mayan astrology and all that good stuff. And that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.